You put in so much efforts, you know. You motivated a lot. You guided her so much, you know.
I had to, no, it's my job.
I really thank you. May God bless you, ma'am.
Welcome to my YouTube channel, Saraswati.
Thank you.
How does it feel?
I still can't believe it. Like, I can't.
You got
It's
into
too much.
FIT and you can't believe.
जाके होगा. Once I'm there, probably then it will be believable.
How is the family reacting to it?
मामा को मैंने दिखाया and she is busy reading it and I'm like मामा बस ऊपर का देख लो और खुश हो जाओ ना. But she continued reading it and she was very happy. Everybody is
Okay.
happy. My sister is very happy. She's sad and still happy. Like, पता
Why
नहीं
is she
उसको क्या हो रहा
sad
है. उसको
though?
बुरा भी लग रहा है कि जा रही हूँ. She's scared. How am I gonna survive there?
Oh. And how's your father responding?
He was like, okay, हाँ ठीक है हो गया ठीक है. Like, I don't know उन्हें पता था होने वाला है या ऐसा कुछ. But
But how does Saraswati feel
हाँ वो
more than
actually सबको
anything
मतलब
else?
बोल के रखती है. Okay, I cannot believe I did it at all, but I'm very happy and I'm looking forward to going there.
Yeah. Long awaited, right? When did the journey for fashion start for you?
2020, I guess. हाँ, I came across you on YouTube, and from there I decided I'll go for NIFT, but I couldn't get in. So yeah, then I saw this video of a girl who got into FIT. I don't know why I just signed up and I was like, पता नहीं होगा या नहीं, बस कर देता है sign up ऐसे for the premium mentorship.
And you had already appeared for NIF twice before that, right? When you came to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And you were also a part of other courses at Designershala before you actually enrolled for the premium mentorship.
I guess the first course, like I started following you on Instagram and just then you launched your first course. So I enrolled for it right then.
Yeah, yeah. And then I think you took up the first one, then you took up drawing for rookies as well. And that's when you transitioned into,
For NIFT.
yeah, for NIFT. And then you transitioned into the premium mentorship. So what brought about that change and what convinced you कि इंडिया में नहीं हो रहा तो अभी तो हम FIT जा रहे हैं.
The YouTube video of the girl, I don't remember her name, but जैसे आपके बहुत सारे reels भी देखे, you know, you've always like put this from Nazra to New York, and you know if you can do it, it's like if I can do it, you can do it as well. Is what you always say. I पता नहीं मुझे क्या हुआ, I just signed up and like देखते हैं क्या होता है.
And now that you're finally in, what does it feel like in terms of was that the right decision to take, or could you have done something different with life?
No, I think it was the perfect decision. I'm very happy. I just half-heartedly, मतलब डरी हुई थी मैं, but still I went for it, and it was good. I'm very proud of myself.
You should be. You should be. You've put in your days and nights, and you've put in all your hard work to get here. So you should be proud of yourself. Your application also actually went much after the deadline, and I was worried, because now it would not be like a first come first basis. Now it was not going to be a priority deadline. It would depend completely on how the previous students have done and how many seats do they have available. But somewhere, of course, you're my student, and I've had a student get in after 4 months of the deadline, so I knew that ho to jayega. And I was waiting. I was very chill about it. I know we had to prepare for a second portfolio, but in my heart I was very chill that इसी में हो जाने वाला है, effort नहीं लगाना पड़ेगा दोबारा, तो wait करते हैं. And I think I asked you day before, and then you messaged me the next morning saying हो गया.
हाँ मतलब मैं आई यूज टू वेट फॉर द ईमेल. लाइक सुबह सुबह उठ के आई जस्ट सी माई फोन की ईमेल आया है क्या, बट दे आर लाइक रैंडम मेल्स, यू नो, एंड आई एम लाइक इट्स नॉट FIT. एंड दिस डे आई जस्ट गॉट अप, आई एम लाइक ओके नोटिफिकेशन है, ठीक है ठीक है, FIT दिख रहा है नीचे. आई एम लाइक आई डिडंट मेल देम अबाउट एनीथिंग. मैं उसी रात सोची थी दैट आई कॉल देम बिकॉज they didn't. हाँ हाँ, so I couldn't see it. I was planning to call them, but I didn't. Like I did not. So I was wondering ये सपना था या क्या था. मैंने उनको email किया था क्या. And I saw the mail and मेरा plan था कि मैं जब email आएगा I won't like open it. I'll have everyone around me and then I'll open it. ऐसा प्लान था, बट मेरे से रहा नहीं गया, मैं वो मोर कर दिया नोटिफिकेशन से। और
Oh my God, I am so happy for you. But in the course of the last 5, 6 months now that we've been prepping and working on your portfolio, share with our audience how was your overall experience working through your portfolio with me?
I was very glad you were my mentor, cause I got off track a lot of times. बट आप हमेशा मुझे लाइक टेक्स्ट करते थे इंस्टाग्राम पे, लाइक यू हैड अ वेडिंग, लाइक योर ओन वेडिंग, बट यू मेड श्योर दैट we were still like I was still on track. So yeah, it was great to have you, because else I would have been off track and मैं hope ही छोड़ देती थी. I'm pretty sure. But it's like आप थे वहाँ पे कि मुझे करना है. Like you are putting pressure on me. You have
How many times did we go off track? Let's put it honestly out there on the table today, no?
a lot of time. मुझे, and every time I started artwork, I had this pressure कि अरे this is gonna go in my portfolio. So I'm like एक ऐसा just one paint ऐसे थोड़ा सा भी लगाना ना, and I'm like oh I'll ruin it ऐसा होता था. But you made sure I add depth. आप हमेशा मुझे, हाँ, you were never satisfied. I mean, it's a good thing. मैं कुछ भी देती थी and you'll be like add more depth to it. So I guess that really
How much
helped.
did you hate me when I was making you do redos on all your artworks? Honestly.
I just felt like बाप रे कितना करना है, like आपने जब बोला ना मुझे द राधा रानी पेंटिंग, आपने मुंह पे बोल दिया रीडू करना है, and I was like वो इतना मुश्किल है, मुझे वापस उन्हें उसे लाइक ड्रॉ करना पड़ेगा और फिर बनाना पड़ेगा. बट आई थिंक इट वाज अ गुड डिसीजन, बिकॉज I felt that the second time I was more confident. So the painting turned out very good.
Yeah, I was also very happy the second time around. Actually, even in the second time around, I wasn't completely happy. I felt like we could do more, but by that time, I'd already given so many redos. I just felt कि ठीक है अभी इतना भी जान नहीं लेते इतने में हो जाएगा. But I mean, all of you hate me when you're working with my premium mentorship. It's not unheard of. uh, I have a surreal pressure on kids, and trust me, I think the number of times you all of you go off track, right? And the number of times I have to follow through with my wedding. I think the only thing I was scared about, and I was constantly telling it to my mom as well, even while I was getting ready, ki there was one kid whose portfolio had to be submitted on 15th January because she was a master's kid, and I was panicking. I was
Oh,
like, Ma, she's not shared her work. And Ma's like, तू थोड़ा सा फोकस कर ले कि हल्दी है 15 मिनट में. एंड आई एम लाइक हाँ मतलब कर लूंगी, पर माँ उसका आया नहीं है, उसको सबमिट करना था मुझे, मैंने रिव्यू नहीं किया. सो या दैट्स आई थिंक. बट ऑल ऑफ यू हेटेड मी. इस बार तो मुझे बड़े इंटरव्यूज में तुम्हारे सबके सुनने को मिल रहे हैं कि कभी सेटिस्फाइड नहीं होती. बट मोमेंट when you were working on your portfolio with me where in the course of these 5, 6 months you felt that this is an aha moment, like this I had no clarity on, this I had no idea about, ये कुछ ऐसा भी होता है या ऐसा भी किया जा सकता है या I can do something like this. Did you have that any time throughout your journey?
yeah, I'm thinking which artwork. Probably the pencil, the color pencil wala, because I was not confident at all. मैंने like I've used color pencils, but I genuinely don't like them. Like मुझे ऐसा लगता है होता ही नहीं है वो. And the first time I tried, I के उसके सबसे ज़्यादा redos थे I guess. I'm trying and वो हो ही नहीं रहा था. And then you explained it to me कि कैसे करना चाहिए, and it will blend properly. आपने बोला था white pencil मत use करना, because the tutorials I was seeing, it said that you can use the white pencil to blend in. And I was doing that and वो हो ही नहीं रहा था बिल्कुल बराबर. Then you told me how to do it and I did it, and it turned out very good. Like I was happy with how that artwork turned out.
Yeah, I think that had the maximum redos, but that Lotus turned out as one of your most beautiful sort of art pieces in your entire
Hmm.
portfolio. Absolutely. I think that is one of my favorites as well. You also experimented a lot with different mediums, Saraswati, which I think was the
Hmm.
first time for you, working with a lot of different mediums and getting out of your comfort zone. How was that experience?
Very good. The most fun was probably the baked goods, वो t-shirt पे printing. Like they randomly just said, you can do this. Like आलू पे ऐसे ये कर देना और फिर print कर लेना. I was like, पता नहीं होगा या नहीं, देखते हैं ऐसे. And I did with acrylics, and I found a way how to make sure it doesn't come off when you wash it. And it's the cutest. I make my father wear it every time. कोई भी बच्चे के बर्थडे में गए, I make sure he wears it.
Oh, that is so awesome.
And the string art was also very fun. Like, I've never done it. It was my first time, and I think it turned out.
Yeah, that was also a good one. All right. So overall, you had come to me, Saraswati, saying that you want to get into fashion design, right? And we had our first counseling call
Mhm.
where we had discussed your skills and your strengths. And since you had already been a prior student of mine, I had asked you to, reflect on if you should try print and if you should try textile design instead, because you have,
Mhm.
I felt that you had better aptitude for it. Uh, what was that turning point like when this was told to you by a mentor who's been with you for 2 years and suddenly she tells you ye nahi ye kar, and was that switch easy, and do you regret that,
No.
or do you feel that it was the right decision?
Okay, the switch was not easy. I was like, नहीं मुझे तो fashion designing करना है, and you're like suddenly saying textiles कर ले ऐसे. So I was very skeptical about it, but I don't think I regret it, because practically speaking, textiles में घुसना ज़्यादा easy था. And the most thing that matters to me and you as well is कि पहले हम घुस जाए हमारा, ठीक है. We don't want to waste another year. So I think it was the best decision. I said I really like it. I realized it because it's like a canvas now on which designers actually like create. So I think it's cool, I can make my own canvas and then I can create.
That's true. That's true. It's an empty canvas which you're painting and readying it for designers to actually sew on and stitch on and create their garments on. It's definitely, and you have a knack for it. Uh, Trust me, even when you go there, you'll realize it. You have a knack for it. Kids at a young age with no sort of mentorship don't realize what their actual inclination is, and we are all fascinated by fashion, right? Because that's the only thing Bollywood has shown us about fashion, and we feel that this is what we want to do. But as we grow older and as we start working within the vertical or within the industry, or within that particular course, we realize that our aptitude may have been different, right? And if you realize it sooner, it's so much better for you than investing 4 years in a degree which you don't end up using, or you end up being mediocre in, when you have the scope to be excellent in something. Is more along the lines of a textile designer. The way you think, or the way you think of colors, or the way you think of prints, or the way you have these cutesy ideas in your mind always, which are very cupcake and very
Hmm.
as per your baked goods, home bakery as well. You have a lot of inspiration coming from there, so it makes sense to do something in that, and explore more on that. And I think for me, it just made sense to sort of push you in a direction where I know for a fact that you'll do excellent.
Agreed. See, everything is very overwhelming. And if I was asked to make the portfolio on my own, no, I don't think I would have managed even one art piece. So, having a guidance, having a mentor really helped.
Yeah, it's a little too much, right? You're all of like 18, 19, all of you, and then there's so much pressure of, oh my God, I have to do my visa. Oh my God, I have to submit the application. Oh my God, I have to do, find my 10th and 12th board results. And oh my God, I have to go to WES and get everything verified, and 20,000 different things. And along with that, I also have to think of a portfolio which is truly mine
Mhm.
and which reflects who I am as a person. It's too much for a 18, 19, and 19-year-old to take all of it on. And the pressure is intense, and especially if you have had a gap, right? And if you've sat for NIFT and an ID, it can really break your confidence. If you've not gotten it once, if you've not gotten it twice, it really does shatter your confidence levels. Even though you're talented, you start questioning yourself. Even though you're good, you start questioning yourselves. And it's very important to find your voice at that time.
I remember the first call, I literally came and I'm like, मुझे पता है नहीं होने वाला है. Like, I don't know why I signed up, पर मुझे पता है नहीं होने वाला है. And you were like, ऐसे थोड़ी होता है. And the first call actually made a big difference. It gave me a lot of confidence.
It's all about how you look at it, right? It's all about your approach. And I'm so glad that you watched that YouTube video, where you heard somebody who's taken a drop twice and then gotten in. And the girl is Loveleen, by the way. And it motivated you to sort of apply
Yeah.
again and give FIT a try. कि हो गया ना, इंडिया में नहीं होगा तो क्या होगा, हम वर्ल्ड के टॉप फैशन कॉलेज में जाएंगे. And it's happening, it's true, and you're going now.
Yes.
I am so proud of you, Saraswati. You've definitely been one of the sweetest mentees I've had. And just seeing you grow, your portfolio is unique for me as well and special for me as well because I've seen you grow from zero to, 70. I'm not going to say it's 100, but I've seen you grow from zero to 70. The 100, FIT will take care of now. They will push and get you to the 100
Yes, it
because
will.
I will always be dissatisfied. I'll always keep pushing. So, but I am so proud of you
That's
and
a
your
good thing.
journey.
That's a good thing that you'll never be satisfied. It helps us grow, really.
Yeah, I mean, whatever, guys, whatever gets you guys on the other side and gets you to FIT, I'm willing to do it, even if you hate me.
No, we don't. We don't.
Okay, what is that one final feedback or final, tip that you have for students who might be signing up for FIT, who might be interested in this premium mentorship and might be like sort of considering and be on the edge, कि आए नहीं आए करे नहीं करे. What would you tell them?
हाँ, फर्स्टली अगर तुम्हारे दिमाग में थॉट आ रहा है कि करना चाहिए एंड यू इवन थिंक लाइक 1% यू कैन डू इट, देन गो फॉर इट. व्हाट्स द वर्स्ट दैट कैन हैपन ना? नहीं, नहीं होगा भाई, ठीक है. और अगर हो गया तो इट्स ग्रेट. एंड अ मेंटोरशिप इज रियली 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 इंपॉर्टेंट, एंड अंडर यू इट वुड बी बेस्ट. सो या, प्लीज साइन अप पीपल.
That is so sweet. Thank you so much, Saraswati. Now, what are the next steps for you?
ओके, आई नीड टू गेट माई वीजा डन एंड फिंगर्स क्रॉस सब अच्छे से हो जाए. And I'm eagerly waiting to be there and just start with studying and everything. 2 साल बहुत हो गया अभी. नहीं किया है कुछ.
I know. नहीं कैसे किया है, तैयारी की है यहाँ जाने की.
हाँ, मतलब तैयारी की है. बट बीइंग इन अ कॉलेज एंड स्टडिंग, वो थोड़ा प्रेशर भी अच्छा लगता है. असाइनमेंट्स है, ये है, वो है, सो नहीं सकते. थोड़ा अच्छा भी लगता है करने को.
तो बस अब तुम्हारी नींद गायब है, 2 साल बहुत सो लिए. अब जब तक डिग्री नहीं मिलेगी अगले 4 साल यही होने वाला है, अब नींद नहीं मिलेगी.
चलेगा, चलेगा.
I'm sure you're very excited to not sleep also at this point.
आई वांट टू सी. आई हैव हर्ड पीपल टॉक ना कि असाइनमेंट्स इतने होते हैं, जूरी है, ये है, वो है. आई वांट टू फील इट कि कैसा लगता है. थोड़ा ऐसा अच्छा लगता है ऐसा.
I
ऑल्सो
think,
मम्मा's been waiting to talk to you.
oh, awesome. Please
Mama's been
ask her
waiting
to
to
come
talk to
speak
you.
to.
वो literally
Yes, I
side
would
में रुक
love to
गए थे.
speak to her.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Thank you a lot,
Krishna.
madam, because you put in so much efforts. You motivated a lot.
Thank you so much, ma'am. You have a very beautiful daughter. She's very talented.
May all your dreams come true. You guided her so much.
I had to know, it's my job.
I really thank you. May God bless you, ma'am. May all your dreams come true.
Thank you so
Thank you, ma'am.
much. Your belief and faith in your God, in Radharani, in Lala, I think that has been a very big driving factor in you being where you are today. और बड़ों के आशीर्वाद के बिना तो नहीं होता है कुछ भी लाइफ में, हो ही नहीं सकता है. You have very supportive
So
parents. You should be proud of that and always remember where you come from. Always remember where you come from. Always remember your roots. Never forget that because that is what defines you and makes you unique. All your creativity will come from that. All your energy will come from that. Always remember that. All right. Wish you all the best, Saraswati. All the very best. And thank you so much for trusting me with your
thank
career.
you.
And thank you so much for trusting me with your future.
And Grateful I did.
So am I. All right. Thank you so much. Off you go to FIT now. Vijayi Bhava.